Oh, God. Does anyone else just crack themselves up?
Oh, all the time.
God, I hope people watching find us as funny as we think we are. Like, in our minds, I'm literally Dave Chappelle. Like, I really am.
You're going to give yourself that much credit already? Like, not even like a crappy kind of one. Like one that thinks they're funny, but they're not funny. Amy Schumer, she's funny, but she's not like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, she's not brilliant. Joan Rivers.
Sarah,
I am Joan.
Phenomenal.
I
Okay,
can see myself as Joan.
Another killer one.
Did I ever tell you my story of meeting Joan Rivers? Because I went to Kennedy Center. The Kennedy Center every single year has they do an honors for funniest comedian of the year. They honor like a legacy person. It's called the Mark Twain Award.
Oh my God, yes. And who won last year? It was
it might have been Dave Chappelle.
No, it was Louis Dreifer.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Julie Louis-Dreyfus. That's a hard one. That's a mouthful.
There it is. Well, Julie, it's not Julie. Okay, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I can say that. My husband's half Jewish. It's all good. Anyway.
Julia.
Which again is like the worst thing to follow up with. You know, I can say that. Mm-hmm. I can't say shit. I'm literally like Scottish. Like Scottish whitest American ever. I can't say shit. Like people give me such a hard time on the show anyway.
Anyway, that's a whole other story. Moving
on from being offensive. So I met Joan Rivers when I went to Mark Twain Awards several years ago. And I'm trying to think of who they were. I think they were offering George Carlin, and he had just passed. They were honoring him.
Ew.
They had everybody there. Everyone you can imagine. Jerry Seinfeld, like everyone. Joan Rivers fucking killed. She was the funniest. Bill Maher, he like hosted. When Joan Rivers came out, that place, it was... She
brought down the house.
Probably the greatest stand-up comedian I have ever seen. She and Dave Chappelle on stage. When I saw him at Warner Theater, I was like, he's another level. But because lots of times, you know, people still have that idea that female comics aren't as funny.
Yes. No, there are. Yeah, but there is that stigma.
She brought the house down. People did not laugh nearly as much at Bill Maher. They weren't that into Jerry Seinfeld. Joan killed.
Even Jerry.
Jerry's very PG. Jerry Seinfeld will not curse. So he everything is works clean, and it's very much about his wife. And you're like, bitch, you guys have a great life. Don't get up here and try to tell me your ass has problems. Go back in your fucking Porsche, go get coffee, and find some people to get in your cars. Okay?
Comedians in cars getting coffee. I was going to say, you complain about your love life a lot. And I'm like, you have a great love life.
No, mine started out rough.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, when we have Jerry Seinfeld money, when I come on this show, I have nothing to bitch about. Like, literally nothing. If I start in on one goddamn thing, I want you to electric shock me. The entire audience.
Right before we went live, Sarah goes, where the fuck is the outlet? We were like, we're going live in 3. Fuck!
Welcome to our live stream. You guys, we're on, we stream live on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. We would love for you to hit subscribe and then turn on the notifications, that little bell, like boop, and then that will give you a notice every time we go live. And I think when you hit it, it goes ding, 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 or boop.
One of those two.
Just rattles. Boop. Gabriel's on here. He goes, here, I'm just here for the sound check. LOL.
Oh, it's probably not fixed, Gabe.
Gabriel, okay. It's not fixed. Helen's on. Helen says hi. Helen Connor, you're amazing. We love you. Helen, you're fabulous. Thank you for joining. Lisa's on. Liz is on. Thank you so much for being here. Trujillo, she'll be at the live podcast show tomorrow.
Oh, she's our girl.
We love her so much. She comes to every show. She needs
everything.
I try to give her as much free stuff as possible. Like when people are ride or die for us, I'm like, anything you want. My underwear, whatever.
Ain't nobody want that shit.
Okay. Well, anything.
And if it was a male, one of the ones that slide into your DMs, you know, you need to stop having the interns look through your DMs for stuff.
I feel really bad. Okay, seriously.
It's sexual harassment.
We always have a policy on the show, and I say anyone who comes to work with us, for us, I always say, I am a very anything goes open person. None of that stuff bothers me. If you want to send me a dick pic, I'm going to be a married woman, so please, like, limit them. But a lot of men with small penises love to hop in my DMs.
The door is still open, but just limit it.
They have the tiniest little peepees, and they're fully erect, and they're just sending, because I think it's a safe space for them. They know we talk about small penises. Of course. We give advice on how to have great sex with small penises. I've worked with a guy who probably had the tiniest penis I've ever heard of and seen in my life.
So you did see it. Oh, you saw a picture possibly.
No, after the friend had sex with him, I would constantly try to look at his crotch to see, and there was like nothing there. It was just like literally, because you know, like a lot of times like a guy, you can even see like a ball sack outline.
Yes, I'll give it the bulge.
No, when I would look, there was like, it was just like
Actually, it would actually crater in.
it was almost like no, it was almost like Homer Simpson. You know how Homer Simpson's crotch goes just like right? It was just like one round mound, but there's no parts.
Sure, yeah, I'll give it to you. Just a round mound.
Okay. Huh. So anyway, I support small penises. So a lot of people will send me a picture of that. Good for you. I mean, pop on in. But anyway, I don't even know where we're going with that. I'm so out of whack today. We have so much to talk about.
Well, our live show is tomorrow, which is like the biggest thing.
Live podcast show is tomorrow. So we're organizing the strippers. You know, we've had several phone calls from the venues, you know, saying, well, Montgomery County Police will shut us down if they pop a ball out. They can't give lap dances. They can't.
Imagine if the police officers actually came to the show and stopped it. Everybody would be like, there are more strippers! Woo! Like, everybody would go crazy, and we would all be like kicked off the stage.
If Montgomery County Police Department, because Amp by Strathmore is actually concerned. They were concerned that there are conversations online happening because we've hired 3 male dancers.
Right.
Chase, Derek, and I don't remember what the other one is.
Ooh.
Anyway, these guys,
you like Derek?
I don't know. That's kind of a sexy name.
they're going to come out on stage.
Take it. Derek.
I know. I think Derek's a hot name.
Why not?
Okay, Derek.
I don't know too many hot
D,
Dereks.
we're ready for you.
You better be hot. That's all I'm saying.
Coming out on stage, they're going to do Old Town Road by Little Nas X, a rendition, and then Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And then they were going to hop in stage.
Horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah, you look at you.
That
You're
was
like a country
literally
singer.
the worst rendition of the song, but yes. And what are they going to do?
They were going to come out, they were going to do those songs, and then they were going to hop into the audience, and any women that were sort of like, you know, wanted a little lap dance, they were just going to get down. I got this phone call. They could be shut down. They could lose their license. These guys can't like whip their balls out, blah, blah, blah.
They're not going to whip their balls out. They're just going to have one chap open with their ass.
And I'm like, look, hello, you know, everyone in the audience is over 18. Is anyone like lost it over a little balls up there? Like the police could be called. Really? Montgomery County Police Department has nothing else to do on a Thursday night but come shut down a couple of strippers and horny women? Really? And you're right. If they walk in, I'm going to be like, take it off.
You know what? You
Sir,
probably
let me hold both guns. Yeah. They better come in guns blazing because we are going to strip them. I don't care. There'll probably be 2 overweight Montgomery County cops. They'll be so big. We'll just take them like Chris Farley.
You and me take them both.
Absolutely.
All right, Jackie, you hop on top.
Okay.
Maddie, you do something. And then Sarah, you just try to distract him with your wits.
Oh, well, no problem. That would be really great. At least I'm Joan Rivers reincarnate, so it should be very easy. Anyway.
Special guest.
We got to announce it.
Do we?
Nah, let's not. We'll just all we're going to say is he rattles around a bunch of pots.
But can he cook? Yes.
Oh my God, I love throwing shade at him. So Paul Wharton is going to be at the live podcast show. He's come through. We figured out his rates. This man
really
is so
figure him out.
expensive. It is insane. He wants like $700 to appear on stage for $500. I'm like, dude, are you going to shit gold once you get on the stage?
Like, and I'm only on for 10 minutes, Sarah.
I'm like, it's crazy. But anyway, look, it all worked out. He's
we figured out the finances.
Fan favorite. Are you excited? What do you think Paul's going to do? Supposedly he's going to give me a wedding speech, which you came up with.
I think that's a great idea because, as we all know, he didn't put your invitation on blast to the wedding. So we had no idea if he's even coming or not. We asked him, we had to RSVP by May. May? So we were like, are you even coming to the wedding? So in lieu of that, his ass wants to give a speech at your wedding. And I was like, no, if I don't get one, you don't get one. First off.
Okay, Paul Wharton,
he's gonna hawk his book. He's gonna hawk his candle.
And it would turn into how he was nominated for an Emmy 3 years ago. I mean, like everyone would be like, okay, really?
He's gonna go, love is, let's change the subject. So I said, hey, why don't we actually have you come on stage in the live show and give a speech?
I can't wait to hear what do you think he's going to say? Like, give it to us in your Paul accent. AJ on the show, we haven't even like had a chance to introduce ourselves today because we are getting a lot of new listeners, especially a lot of new viewers to the YouTube stream. So I'm your host, Sarah Fraser. AJ is the co-host of this show. She's amazing. She's an impressionist. She's going to be on NBC's Bring the Funny, a national television show starting July 9th.
Yeah, July 9th, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Maddie, who you'll hear pop on the mic time to time, is our awesome intern specializing in marketing. Jackie Petrus is on the microphone as well. We love Jackie. These women are both going to be at the live podcast show tomorrow night. But you're known for your impressions, and you do a great one of Paul, AJ.
I mean, I really try, and a lot of people think that it's off, but I enjoy impersonating Paul. He's such a character, and really, you can only impersonate full-on characters.
Oh, he's so good.
Paul is a full-on character. What is he going to say to your speech? Sweetie.
Yes?
I know I haven't found love, but I'm happy your ass has.
Okay, this seems like it's turning about you.
I used to call you a lazy lacer. Remember that? Remember that? You would just lie there like a starfish looking at Schmano. I miss him. He's always on the soccer field. Remember that? And now y'all are in love. Y'all are happy. I love Schman. I'm obsessed with him. Cheers to Schmano and Sarah. And that's going to be it.
And by the way, Aunt Vera's Rolls Royce.
And by the way, I have a book. My mom is Brenda. My sister's Holly. I'll sell him out back. And that'll be it. You know, he's such a good speech giver. He's going to give the best.
Oh, God. It's going to be so much fun tomorrow night. So the dancers, hopefully they keep their nuts, in the sack, because otherwise that'll be a whole thing. VIP is sold out. You can still get general admission tickets, $25. Doors open at 6:30. We'll have food, drink. Very excited about that. We have specialty cocktails, same penis for life. We have what is it called? What else did we do? The FRASE?
The FRASE rosé, or was it like a rosé topped with like vodka rosé?
Oh, yes. And then there's the for richer or for rich. For rich or for richer.
Rosé.
Right.
And then the other one was like, the very married Moscow Mule.
There you go. Boom.
Ooh.
I know. Aren't the drinks going to be so good? They sound amazing.
Heartstrings with that one.
The very married Moscow Mule.
I can't wait. It's going to be such a fun night. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night, Amp by Strathmore, if you want to buy tickets. We have so much to talk about on this show. The dad bod story continues to circulate. We want to know all your thoughts. Hop on Instagram. Leave us a comment. Women, now 47% of women are more into dad bods than men with six packs. Does anyone, we'll get into this whole thing. I just want to tease this. We'll talk about that. Also, I'm revealing today for the first time, you guys remember all the drama. Dan and I had got $150 in wedding gift cards that were to both of us.
Right.
And I spent my $75 on a bathing suit. And he was like, you should have asked me first. He went into this whole thing, and I'm like, to hell with that. I am not asking you if I want to buy a swimsuit. So I went ahead and bought it. So I'm going to reveal it, and you tell me if it was worth it. Then we've had a listener. I've been putting up engagement pictures on Hey Frase, my Instagram.
Which are gorgeous, by the way.
Which I've loved posting. And we always joke that Schman is like a naked mole rat. So a listener has actually photoshopped in a naked mole rat and me into these engagement pictures, and we're going to reveal those.
Wait. A listener submitted pictures?
Yes, on my Instagram, right? And so she took Schman out, put a naked mole rat in, and then me, right?
Yes.
I can't wait to share these.
You guys are the best. Like when you guys personalize these things and you know us, this makes me so happy.
I love it so much, and this is hysterical. So
and
I can't wait to reveal it.
We do call him a little naked mole rat.
Now, what's going on with you, AJ? You were, we didn't get into it. We had a very kind of more serious topic show on Monday.
I let you handle those full.
Yeah, I know you really dip out. You're like AJ. Any questions? No, Sarah, we're good. We're good.
This is very interesting. Sarah, take it away.
You guys are not into true crime at all.
No, I love true crime. I just love watching it, but I think the system is so flawed, so I don't even know where to begin to ask questions. I watch the true crime docs occasionally, definitely not as much as you. I mean, you're up every single night just like tuning in.
I am obsessed. Jim Chatham is like amazing to me.
Now, his whole story is actually insane, and I could never do what he does.
I know.
Truthfully. No.
Unbelievable. So anyway, but I wanted to show this picture because we hadn't had a chance to show this. But you go to a boxing gym several times a week. Were you there this morning?
I was there this morning.
You were?
I actually thought I was going to vomit and pass out at the same time. This was the worst class of all time. And I went out last night, and it was $2 tequila shots, so it just did me in. And I was like, I'll be fine. No, I wasn't fine.
You did $2 tequila shots last night, then got up and went to this boxing class?
Yeah.
So the craziest part about this
Horrible.
boxing class that AJ was sharing with us is that apparently they'll hire a professional photographer. Are people doing this at gyms? I don't go to the
I don't
gym.
go to
I
gyms.
need to.
That's not for me.
You don't?
No, not for me. Can't
I'm-
take classes.
A little over a month away from my wedding. I haven't done one fucking sit-up. I think to myself, what am I going to do? I want to look hot on my wedding day. And now, right now, like, I'm a loose mess. You know, like, I mean,
You'll look hot regardless.
You will look gorgeous. And I work out because it's like a vice, and I actually feel really happy after I work out. The workout part is horrible. Like, don't get me wrong. I can't stand working out. But I found this one class that I really loved, and it's boxing. And I love it. So we went to like this special. They had a bunch of people come in, vendors, all these women, female-owned businesses. And they said, hey, also, we're going to have a photographer to get some sick-ass shots of you. And I'm like, fucking dope, you. I'm going to look so tough, so sporty. So I get the email that these pictures came in. I took one look. I was like, who the hell is that?
isn't that crazy? Okay, first of all, that is really funny because you would think that they wouldn't get you like mid-shot and then post it, right? Oh my God! Damn!
Sarah, can I? Okay, this I
You
look
are
like.
straight up Charlize. You look like
Where
one
do
of those
lips go?
MMA chicks.
Where
Like,
are
you
your lips?
Where are my lips?
Oh my God.
Are you guys ready for this? I'm putting it on the live stream. Okay, so not only could he not even like brush my hair away, you know, like Photoshop the little goony hairs, the little baby hairs, you know, make my sideburns not look so mannish. I don't know, like give me some lip formation, like just fake it, okay? I mean, my hair's everywhere. There's not even a single muscle tone. I'm thinking I'm gonna look jacked in these. You know, when you look at the sports like Nike promos. Well, obviously they didn't hire a Nike photographer.
Your ass looks good though.
No, it doesn't, Sarah. That looks like a flapjack. You know what? I am so pissed at these pictures. What is that?
Oh my God.
You look like you could fight Holly Holmes. Like you look
Like the girls
so
in the
angry.
back are laughing. Like they're
Honestly,
having a
if
good
you-
time.
I'm
And
sorry,
she's
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh, I'm gonna kill someone.
The other confusing thing, right? These other girls, I'm like, wait a minute, was I not doing the right thing? Like, why am I punching the bag? Everyone else is just like in the back smiling.
Chilling. Oh man.
You know, you always think like a
Oh my
picture's
God.
gonna be so good, and then you see it, you're like, fuck, am I that fugly?
That's how I felt about my driver's license. Okay, I go into the DMV and I'm like, I look good. I'm excited. I get it in
Yes.
the mail. It's so washed out. I look like Voldemort. I have no nose, no chin definition. It's awful. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh God.
Look
you know,
at you there.
No, we're taking. I mean, so I can't even post this to give homage to this boxing facility.
People are saying, "Oh my God, AJ, my lord, you look like you were getting it." Like AJ,
That bitch,
you were
I was
getting
punching
in
that
there.
bag, and I look like I'm about ready to. I look like I'm getting the biggest revenge. I'm with what's that guy in the movie? You know, he goes back and saves his daughter.
Oh, you're like Liam Neeson.
I'm Liam Neeson in that bitch. I'm like, I look so bad.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. Yeah, that is so funny. I love
So
that.
anyways,
Yeah.
clearly those weren't posted, but I just posted it all over here.
The chicks in the back look great. They look like completely
Fuck
like they're
off,
having
Sarah.
fun.
The photographer, I was like really trying. I was like, yeah, like get me like doing the big moves. And you know, he sends us this. You can only imagine if this was the good shit he sent, what was the stuff he didn't send? Because he was snapping away.
These are the best ones he could find of you. That's
and he
scary.
only-
Like, I mean, you think he could have you like pause for a sec?
Thank you.
How's the chick in the back look so good? She's like, you know, she's just like casually walking ahead.
Got like some abs coming out.
Yeah, boxing gloves hanging low.
All right, you know what? You guys
Moves
can
in
suck
place.
it. How about you go to a boxing class? Sarah, I've tried to get you to go with me.
What's that movie with
$1 Million Baby.
Yes, yes. You
That's what
look
I look like a
$1 Million
shaven-
Baby.
Oh God.
My God, from one horrible picture to the next.
Okay. But we have a lot of good treasure troves of pictures today. If you guys need to hop on the YouTube live stream because this shit is good.
So a listener, who do you have her name? So she said that she was inspired because we always say on the show that Dan kind of looks like a naked mole rat. And the reason that I say that is like Dan has 4 hairs on his body. You know, like he does. He's like super hairless. Like and he actually, I would say more than a naked mole rat, he resembles a hairless cat. And he sort of has that very serious face. Like, have you ever seen a happy hairless cat? No. Like they're
love hairless
always
cats.
sassy. Okay, that
Always
is Schman.
sassy.
Schman is always a sass fest. All
He
right.
is. And whenever we're
Today,
trying
this
to-
morning, right when we were leaving the house, right, we're working on a podcast annex studio, which we're going to reveal to you. And when we left, was he not sassy? He didn't even smile. I said, "Babe, are you smiling? Are you happy? What's going on?"
Oh, you don't give him enough credit, Sarah. He was 7 hours delayed flight from France.
I haven't seen him in 10 days. Your ass, put on a smile. Put on that damn Parisian scarf.
Didn't you guys sleep together last night?
Well, I was up half the night waiting for him. He didn't get home until 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's
and he was
too
supposed
late
to get
for
home
you.
at like 11:45. Oh my God, I'm all thrown off today.
I was gonna say a little morning action.
No, didn't have any.
Okay.
Bummer.
Anyway, so this listener, she did a cartoon image. Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Is it
Just read that message right there if you want.
Okay, so I just sent Sarah. So I just sent this to Sarah. I said all I could think when I saw engagement photos was you and how you're always calling Dan your little naked mole rat. A real naked mole rat was too ugly to use. So I settled for this cartoon one, but thought this would be funny. No offense meant at all. AJ responds, "This is fucking brilliant. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing so hard. I love it." She goes,
Thanks.
LOL, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought it was funny.
Wait,
LOL,
she used the real
good.
naked mole rats. Have you guys seen those pictures?
They're so hideous. They
it
got
used to be
massively
one of my
jacked
good
teeth.
friends. Yeah, one of my good friends used that as her phone screensaver.
A naked mole rat?
Yes, because she thought it was so funny.
They're really
Rightfully
hideous.
so, though. It's hilarious.
They're really like the worst.
But
They're so
these
ugly.
Are great.
So here they are. So because we shot out at Goodstone Inn, which is out in Middleburg, Virginia, right? This very romantic. They have this pool, and all around it is like grown up ivy, all this stuff. So here we are. I'm like holding on to the naked mole rat's hand, which was initially Dan's, and the naked mole rat is in its underwear. It's got a huge gut, and its legs are like totally spread apart with some teeth. Now the eyes resemble Schman. I'm not going to lie to you. Like,
You're laughing. Like a little dead in the eyes? Like not really there, but there.
100, absolutely. Dreaming about soccer, but trying to be present, that is it. She's nailed it. That is so good.
Dreaming.
He is. He's always like in his mind, he's either two things. He's on like the Falcon Crest, whatever that Star Wars ship is, or he's like doing soccer.
Okay, now actually this one was my fave by far because you're so into it. You guys, are you ready for this? So this one is more of the sunset-esque, and this, it's like the perfect evening time. What do they call it when it's like
Right
the
at
golden
sunset.
hour?
Golden hour.
Yep.
This was our golden hour.
The gut of the naked mole rat is just laying on your knee.
Just resting lightly on your knee as you're caressing his cheek. This is the best thing ever. Thank you so much to one of our listeners.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I'm going to post this on social later.
You have to. So
this is so inside baseball. Only people that listen to this podcast and watch will get this. Everyone else will be like, what's that? Who are you with there?
Shout out to David Robertson.
David Robertson did this.
Yes.
David, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
Great Photoshop work.
Honestly,
Honestly.
great Photoshop. You can't
We
see
gotta
a
hire
lick of
you.
Schman.
Yeah, Dave, we've got to have you put us in Photoshop us in everything.
Well, speaking of Photoshop, can you make those boxing pictures look attractive? I'll send you those. Please.
You put like AJ in there knocking down Holly Holmes or someone?
Dude, what? What's the other chick that's massive? And I can never remember
What's
a
the
single...
guy that just lost the big match, the big boxing match, who was like Joshua?
the Spanish one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
the loser,
you got to be
Sarah.
in there with that. It could be you and that chubby
man.
Mexican guy that just like won the world title for the heavyweight.
Okay, David, we need to hire you for that Photoshop job.
You should end up with that guy, with that boxer. He's like super rich now.
Oh, speaking of fucking dad bods, did you see it? What are we going to eat Snickers together on our honeymoon? Snickers are good, though.
But he does. It's what he starts the fights with. It's so great. Yeah, speaking of dad bod, so there was a story out yesterday that was circulating that now 47% of women are into dad bods. And you know what's scary? I shared this on my Facebook, and I was like, there ain't one chick out there that is into dad bods. Not one. Everyone just gets tired of dating a guy with a six-pack, and like the shit that comes out of his mouth is just total asshole. So we all end up with a guy with dad bod. But who is actually, are you... And when I put this up, everyone was like, Sarah, I love a dad bod. I love to hold on to rolls. Like, nothing's better than crawling into somebody with a little fupa. What?
All right, miss me with that fupa action, but like,
Okay.
I'll give the dad bod an okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm not going to say, like, I don't want some, like, excessive
Jackie.
bulge. Okay, come on. I like the older guys, though, and that just kind of comes with it.
Wait a minute. You're gonna tell me
Oh my
you don't
God.
even
It's not
if
bad.
you like if you like
You guys
an
are all
older
nodding
man.
yes? Who
no,
wants
I'm not.
that?
I just don't want to sound like a bitch. But keep
I
yourself
don't
tight.
mind
Keep
it.
yourself
Okay.
fit. Stay in the gym.
Like
But hey,
Dan's
if you're
ass and
attracted to
legs
someone-
are so tight. I'm like, you need to walk around nude all the time for me. Like, I need these tight ass. Like because he used to play rugby and then soccer,
Ooh.
so the ass and the legs are so tight. I'm like, I need that action. Bring it. And now, like, he's vegan. He's like a lot skinnier. So like, I see
Yes.
abs and stuff. I'm like, I mean,
Oh, you
his-
see abs?
Oh yeah, and like, but his arms are a little skinny. I mean,
Okay.
those are like little twigs.
He's
So I
skinny.
just focus on like the butt. But I'm like, who wants? I've been 200 pounds. Ain't nobody was grabbing on to all my handles. They were like, please don't get on top of me so I don't die. Like that's what they were like.
No, there is somebody for everyone, but I definitely appreciate a good physique. I mean, I know to Schmiggy because of his physique.
Oh my
So.
God, Schmiggy is hot as hell. Bring up a picture of him. That one in the shower. He's fucking.
No, he has
hot.
a bird on his shoulder. Like he loses so many points with like.
The one
you
in
ever-
the shower. What is
Dude,
this?
Iggy
No.
is so hot. He could cover his entire package with those figurines that he paints, and he'd still be hot. Like your man is the most attractive guy. He's so hot. He's like 6 feet.
I find him very attractive
eight-pack.
as well.
Military tats. I mean, it's on.
I find him very attractive as well. I don't have a single hot photo of him. I don't even know where the bird. So he.
And they're like striking together because AJ's really tall. AJ's like what, 5'11"?
Sarah, what?
5'10".
Do you know me? No, I'm
5'9".
5'8".
Okay, whatever.
What are you, 6'3"? Like, no, I'm not a model.
You got size 12, 13 feet? What are they? They're so big. I mean,
Now
yeah,
we're just
big.
exaggerating everything. They're size 10, sometimes 10 and a half, maybe 11.
They're big feet. I mean, I just, you're a tall, striking woman. And then so is he. And you guys together look so hot. Yeah, he's.
I'm gonna say, yeah, dad bod. I think people just kind of settle with it. They're like, well, he's a nice guy, so he also
People
likes Bud Light.
Are saying that they love rubbing the tummy of a dad bod. Who? What is he, a Buddha?
What is he, a Buddha? What is he gonna give us money? He's a magic lamp? No.
Oh my God, nobody wants a dad bod.
If
We
it's a
all
nice
settle
guy
for
and
it.
he's well off and he's gonna support me and he's got, a yacht.
Okay,
I'll
maybe
rub
not
his
full
belly
on
all
dad
day.
bod, but like if it's not a six pack, I'm not complaining. Okay.
You're right. You're
How
right.
old, Jackie, have you dated? And like, what was their body type?
Okay, I've never like dated. Well, I've only had like one actual serious boyfriend, but like he was 2 years older than me, and then it hasn't gone lower than that.
Really?
Yeah.
And what about older? Okay, well, look, there's Leonardo DiCaprio with a dad bod. All
I was
right,
gonna
that's
bring this
hot.
up. He's-
Actually,
Okay,
that's,
see, like
okay,
that.
I
That
take
is
it back.
the physique. Yep.
If I was gonna have a dad bod, Leonardo DiCaprio is the zaddy of dad bods.
So hot.
See, that's
No,
not
he's-
terrible to me.
I mean, he looks better there, obviously.
Okay, well, yes.
yeah. Does Scott Disick have a dad bod now?
Oh, you're right. Scott
Scott
Lord.
Disick's hot. The Lord is hot.
You guys, Scott has the dad bod of all dad bods, but we still have sex. I'm telling you.
Yes,
Cour-
Courtney.
Courtney got it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a smoking hot dad bod. I'm not gonna lie.
On Leo.
Yeah. Oof. Looks good.
What is that?
Okay, that's like the best. That was like made into so many memes.
Wow.
It was. Oh God, what's with the bun? Okay, he used to have a man bun too. Let's
Oh,
do a little
God.
quick gander at Scott Disick.
Well, if you like a dad bod, and it seems universal on this show, then you're in great company because a lot of women do. They say that they feel like men with dad bods are more confident. They're more secure in who they are. They have better body confidence. They say that overall they're nicer people. So you got, and I mean, look, we're all. I mean, I have a mom bod. Like, but I mean, I can't really say anything. It's not like I'm out here getting it tight and getting it right. I mean, please. I'm at home alone. I mean, please.
When Shmano, we went to New York, Shmano took a whole entire tour around Central Park. I was like, Sarah, what'd you do this morning?
Laid in bed.
But my man's keeping it tight, keeping it right.
Keeping it tight, keeping it right.
And now, Scott Disick, how does he manage to get these women?
Well, let's see. It's the Lord. He's on private jets. The Lord is with the richest, television family probably in recent history.
True.
It
Clearly,
seems
these
like he has like no muscle tone.
None. Zero.
Zero.
Scott Disick has the body of a 60-year-old man, okay? But it is
he's already started
so
sagging.
hot.
I have nothing against dad bods. I guess we should just say that, we're going to choose a six-pack over a dad bod any
well,
day.
yeah, any day of the week.
Any day. All right. Well, that's
But,
what,
you know.
we've
Yeah, I
concluded.
mean, all good. I I mean, I've been with many dad bods, so it's all good. But it's just, I mean, I'm just like, I don't believe that women prefer a dad bod. Of course, we settle for a guy, and we ultimately settle for someone that's good to us, that we enjoy, that we love, that's funny. And looks become less and less a part of it. But no one sets out to go, you know what I want? A man with sagging man tits. Like, I mean, no one goes, yes, that's for me.
Oh my God. I don't know. I feel like if they're in the gym all the time, like I don't want like a straight washboard. That usually comes with
two-toned. I don't like that.
Has got
it's two-toned. No, he's got a little like fluff on there. Like he's like big and bulky, but there's muscle. But he works out daily, so it makes me feel like I got to keep this shit tight too.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Not really.
Post
you
30,
saw those pics.
Yeah, let it go.
Once I have the kids, I'm like, I'm out.
How do you guys feel about this story? So there's a bride in the UK that is really upset with one of her bridesmaids, says she's not sure she can continue being friends with her after the bridesmaid snapped a picture of her wedding dress, posted it online, and tagged the groom before their big day. Would this be like devastating to you?
I just don't see why you would do that.
Was she trying to sabotage her wedding? Like, was she trying to end a relationship?
I think now, no, I don't think she did it intentionally. At least it doesn't say in the article, because now lots of times it will automatically tag a person because it's face recognition. So this woman writes, I know I probably am, I know I'm probably more hurt about this than I should, but I would love your opinions about it. Am I sad, and do I have a right to be sad, or do I need to be getting a grip? Getting married soon, and after trying on a lot of different dresses, I finally found the one. Something I never thought I would do because I have very body conscious and anxiety issues. I went back and forth, had a final fitting with my bridesmaids, and I ended up finding one I really liked. After finishing the appointment and getting home, I saw that one of my bridesmaids had posted a photo of me in the dress on Facebook during the appointment, so it had already been an hour or two when I saw it, and tagged my partner in it, saying she bets he couldn't wait to marry me and how lovely the dress is. When I asked her to remove it, her response was, quote, "It doesn't matter if he's seen it. You know, he's a man and he'll soon forget." My dad had also seen it, and well, let's just say I wanted him to be surprised on the big day too, but that was taken away. I just don't know what to do or how to feel. I'm so gutted that it now won't be a surprise to my partner or my dad. She knew how much that meant to me, and the only thing I had asked for her was the details of how I will look on that day that were kept a secret from my dad and partner, and she went against that and posted it. Would your friendship be over?
We'd have a long talk.
So this woman did know.
Right.
This woman did know.
She did know, and she purposely tagged her.
She posted it anyway. Yeah.
What was her reasoning? Did she ever talk to her about it?
The reasoning was she felt like men forget really quickly, so they won't even remember.
Well, then don't post it at all and post it later when they forget later. I don't understand. I think that would be
that's damn intentional.
ending
That's
friendship.
I don't even know if that person's a good friend with you to begin with, because you stated, "Hey, just keep the intimate details of our dress shopping quiet," and then she went out against. That seems to me like.
It's also just kind of everybody knows that you reveal the dress at the wedding. A lot of people do big reveals, or they do like a private session with you and your soon-to-be husband. Like that's just like a well-known thing in weddings.
Yes.
You live under a rock. I would fight with that bitch.
Yeah, I would be a little mad.
Yeah, I think that's friendship
it's
ending.
my big day.
For the most
But I'm
part.
not going to be a bridezilla, but you might have a black eye at the wedding.
Damn. Well, we know. We've seen you in those boxing pictures. You are like tough, bitch.
Take that mofo out.
Let's call Paul Wharton, by the way, and read some sponsorships. See if we can get.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Let's talk to Paul Wharton. Let's just see real quick if we can get him on the phone.
Let's get Paul on the line.
And then I want to read some commercials.
So we can talk about all our sponsors.
Yeah, let's talk about like, hey, we just called you right when we're reading all of our sponsorships. Hi, Paul. You're live on the podcast.
Who is speaking?
Paul, this is Sarah and AJ from the Hey FRASE podcast. You know, you're doing our.
Oh, yes. Sarah and AJ. Say I am a complete narcissist, and every conversation that we have turns back to me.
Did you see that the meme that I posted about you last night? It was so good.
The meme that you posted about me, Sarah.
I don't have
sweetie.
time to be rattling
around.
About rattling around some pots?
Yes.
Yes, I am aware. My publicist called me and told me I've been slandered on the internet.
Okay, well, it's Sue. You can't get blood from a stone. Well, look, we announced that you were going to be at the show tomorrow night. We cannot wait. We are so excited. So is the audience. We just wanted to say hi to see if you're ready and if you are preparing a wedding speech because everyone cannot wait to hear from you.
Well, I guess you haven't seen the comments on your YouTube live show. Did you read the comments?
No, right now, currently?
Can you refer to the comment and read that out loud for the audience, please?
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm on. People are saying, I enjoy rubbing the tummy of a dad body. Buddha
No,
baby.
From me.
From you? I don't see any comments from you.
Comment up.
Honey, are you on the right show? Today we're live. Are you on the right show? Where? I don't see him.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay.
seeing it on
You
mine.
didn't show
For
up?
that rate, I'm preparing nothing. You have me from 8:34 to 8:41, you ungrateful bees. Have lost your mind.
Sweetie, are you still there?
Sweetie?
Yes, honey. So you understand there will be nothing prepared, honey, but I am going to show up.
Wait, no, Paul, we want the speech.
You have to like give a wedding speech as though you were at our wedding. You've got to like prepare something like, you and I have known each other for many, many years. We met all those days back at an NBC health and wellness thing. And you were like rocking your hairline or your hair products or something.
Well, listen, I'm going to speak from the heart. I'm having watching the way you all talk about me has really been a eye-opening experience for me. So I'm just going to speak from the heart, and I'm going to speak to both of you.
Oh, now it's turned on. Wow.
On a more positive note, I can't wait to see the audience because those are my people.
Paul.
Because
Wow,
I built
you
that thing, right? You know I built that thing. Hey,
Gotta go. Take care. Okay. So anyway, you'll be there tomorrow night.
I never know.
Gotta go. Oh my God. I cannot wait. He's kidding. He's so kidding.
I think he is.
He'll be on the live stream. Look, we got to thank some of our sponsors. Amp by Strathmore tomorrow night. The show is brought to you by Progression Salon. We love them. Also, Batar Institute. They're amazing. They handle plastic surgery or skin needs, and they work on Paul, who is, has endless. He's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. He has the most beautiful skin. So they're going to be there. We can't wait to see Paul. We also have to thank Third Love. I'm actually wearing a Third Love bra. Oh my God. Let me just show you. I love this bra beyond love. Okay. Third Love has officially 78 bra sizes with bands ranging from 30 inches to 48 and cups AA all the way to I. One of the largest ranges in the industry. These sizes are available in 5 of Third Love's most loved classic styles, including their 24/7 classic t-shirt, 24/7 cotton t-shirt, 24/7 lace back t-shirt, and so much more. Third Love doesn't create new sizes just by scaling existing measurements up or down. They fit each cup size on at least 20 different women with different body types and breast shapes to ensure its new styles are comfortable and beautiful at an I cup as they are at an A cup. For larger sizes, Third Love also adds premium touches to ensure that the bra is stronger where you need it to be in all the right places. Perfect Fit. Third Love uses data points generated by millions of women who have taken their Fit Finder quiz to design bras with breast size and shape in mind for a perfect fit and premium feel. More sizes than most other brands, Third Love offers more than 70 sizes, including their signature half cup sizes. 100% fit guarantee. Every customer has 60 days to wear it, wash it, and put it to the test. And if you don't love it, return it, and Third Love will wash it and donate it to a woman in need. Third Love knows there's a perfect bra for everyone. I'm wearing it. I love this client. Like, they have the most comfortable bras. They're unbelievable. Mine initially at first didn't fit. They took it back. No problems. Sent me the one that is working perfectly. Third Love knows there's a perfect bra just for you and everyone. So right now they're offering listeners to the Hey Frase pod 15% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/HeyFrase now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/HeyFrase for 15% off today. AJ, tell us about Gabby, our new sponsor.
Gabby, our new sponsor. Chances are you're overpaying on your car or home insurance, but who has the hours to sift through rates? I went through a lot of different insurances, and now I found out that you can find cheaper insurance. All you got to do is type in a few of your information, and you get a whole bunch of options in just 2 minutes, they tell you how many other options that are way cheaper than what you're already paying for. I way overpaid my insurance currently, so I'm so thankful for Gabby for finding me other possibilities. Gabby is a free service that helps you save money without the stress. Used to take hours to sift through and compare insurance policies to get the best deal, but Gabby does the insurance shopping for you in minutes. They use your current insurance information to immediately compare your policy against other quotes from nearly every major insurance company to find you the best rates for the coverage that you need. They find savings for 2/3 of users with an average of $865 per year. So usually around 1/3 of people find that they're already paying the lowest rates, but a large majority of people that use Gabby find out how much cheaper and how much money they could be saving. And unlike other insurance comparison sites, Gabby will never sell your data to insurance companies, which is huge. Nobody will be emailing you. There'll be no spam, so it's awesome. So just take 2 minutes and see if you can save up to $865 a year on car insurance today. Go to Gabby.com/HeyFrase to start the process of saving money with no fees, no forms, and no spam. That is GABI.com/HeyFrase.
Yes. Also, lastly, we have to thank Park Potomac. We love. Check out parkpotomac.com. They're just at the top of the Beltway as you head on northbound 270, right at the spur there. You can shop there, live there, eat there, have your office. They are unbelievable. It is such a great place to bring your girlfriends. They're known, of course, for Founding Farmers, one of the original restaurants, which has delicious and amazing brunch. But that's not all that's there. Mariachis and Gringos is there. Gringos and Mariachis. I'm saying it backwards, but you know what I'm talking about. Elevation Burger is there. Gym and Tonic, which is this amazing clothing store that has the most adorable clothes for women that are sort of workout athleisure wear. That's just a few of the things. Plus, they're always hosting events. Parkpotomac.com. Check it out if you're in the market to look for an affordable apartment as well as a place to hang out and go socialize with your friends. Shop. You can do all of that and visit their website at parkpotomac.com. All right, I wanted to talk about this too. I guess I'm probably the only person on the show that doesn't wear deodorant.
Clearly.
Really? Can you tell? Can you smell it?
We'll be in my car. It'll be maybe getting a little bit humid. We live in D.C., which is like swampland, and you don't wear any deodorant. Remember we did that smell test when she came in and was like, listen, smell your pheromones and you'll find your match.
Yeah, she was like, God, this is like a musty. She was like, you may want to get that examined. Like she literally was, yeah.
Getting a musty rose smell? Is that you, Sarah?
Musty rose.
So why don't you wear deodorant? I don't get it.
Well, more and more, I don't wear it because, my mom had breast cancer. Knock on wood, just almost like 5 years in remission. So I always try to wear like non-toxic stuff. I wear no lotions. I've given up all fragrance because, there's a lot of debate that fragrances, perfumes, all that stuff really fuck up your internal system. Yeah, like
Seriously?
mess with fertility, mess with your, yeah, because
I have heard the fertility.
Fragrance is in everything now. Fragrance is in your hand soap, it's in your deodorants, it's in your lotions, it's in your body wash, it's in your detergents. It's you sleep with it on your sheets.
Right,
like,
that's true.
Fragrance is very, 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 very toxic. So there's actually, okay, I'm not even going to go there because then I think people will think I'm a crazy anti-vaxxer. I'm just going to say there's a lot of evidence now linking perfumes and fragrance smells to basically like children, like defects. That's all I'll say because I'm not a doctor. I don't want to get into it. You do your own research, okay? Bottom line on this show, do your own research on everything. We just basically have fun.
Well, yes.
And we're held accountable for very few of our actions.
We're
okay?
not doctors.
Yeah, we're not doctors. So anyway, that's why I started. I didn't want to wear anything chemical. And a lot of people debate that antiperspirants hold in your sweat and you should really get that out. So
I get where you're coming
I stopped wearing it. But I mean, oftentimes my underarms smell like onion slices. Like it's disgusting.
You do have a very pungent BO odor that will happen, and I would have it too, but I do douse myself with antiperspirant and all the types of deodorant because I cannot smell.
Yeah. Well, they're saying more and more people, especially young age, 18 to 24, 40% do not wear deodorant at all. The poll found it's not negligence or of a lack of a personal hygiene. They simply don't think they need it. So people were asked in different age groups as well. Older people, 25 to 34, the results were about the same. 31% polled said that they don't use deodorant. They were in that age group. They were trying to limit aluminum in their body. By the way, there is no research to say that deodorant leads to any cancers.
I was going to say, now how long has deodorant been around? For so long, right? So I feel like we would be able to see results or some type of connection by now, right?
My theory with cancers and stuff is it's always a combo of things. Like it's a combo of, all the products you put on, the foods you eat, what you drink, how much alcohol you drink, cigarettes, weed. It's all like, and just different body chemistries react differently. Some people you can drink forever, nothing affects you. Others you can't. So I'm always like, how do I like live as close to nature?
Smelling like onions.
Smelling like onions. I feel like the odor's gotten better, no?
Well, I'm not over there now.
I mean, it's definitely like an attic. It's like a musty attic.
I'll say it usually hits around 5 p.m., and then you're like, do you want to give me a ride home, Age? I'm like, no.
That's right.
I'm not heading that way.
But,
My poor Lyft and Uber driver. All right. We also have a very special guest today, Dana Marlo, because we told you for the live show tomorrow night, we've teamed up with I Support the Girls. We're going to get her in here in 1 second. I did want to reveal the bathing suit. So, you guys recall a couple weeks ago I came on. I was very upset. Schman and I have been on like a good roll. We don't really argue too much, but after his bachelorette party, he was, I think, really hungover. So we had $150 in wedding gift cards that were given to both of us together, right? My name, his name on them. So I bought some wedding stuff, and then I happened to be on Amazon, and I saw this bathing suit that I wanted for like $70. I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. So I ordered it, and then when Schman went to use the gift cards, they were all used, and he was like, hey, what did you spend the money on? And I said, oh, I bought myself a bathing suit and some things for our wedding. And he's like, well, were you going to talk to me about that? I mean, I thought they were addressed to us. I thought we should discuss what we were going to spend them on. I was like, to hell we are. I'm going to spend my money on what I want. I'm not asking you. Anyway, it escalated from there.
Yeah.
And I did not back down. I did not apologize. I do all the apologizing in our relationship. I'm a martyr.
And I feel like women, okay. That's gone a bit far. But we supported you and we said, hey, you can use it. It's for a bathing suit. It's on sale. 50%, by the way.
It was 50% off. It was down for like $130. I'm like, I have to have this swimsuit.
At this point.
It looks great, by the way.
But was this worth $70? And
So
thank you
worth it.
to everybody online. A lot of people agreed with Schman. They were like, you need to like talk about these things. Welcome to like marriage. You have to compromise. And then other people said this was to Schman's benefit. Now, I'm going to say.
This is for him. You look great in this.
AJ makes the angles look amazing. Okay, so this isn't exactly what it looked like, but at the right angle, this is what it looked like.
It's what it looks like, Sarah. You look bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Schman, yeah, exactly. Schman needs to get over it. This is all for his benefit.
Okay, when he comes home tonight, just have the bathing suit on, like have a robe on and be cooking quinoa and be like, veggies.
I did try it on for him, and he was like, okay, well, it was money worth, spending. I was like, thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Validated.
See, they come around.
I know, they always do. Anyway.
They come around.
I wanted to give that to you. All right, we're getting Dana Marlo in here, who we are in love with. Dana Marlo is an amazing woman. I love having people that are courageous on here that do things outside of the box. Dana started this organization called I Support the Girls. It's only 3 years old. This started from a viral Facebook message, okay? So Dana went to donate some clothes to a local women's homeless shelter. The homeless shelter said, thank you so much. And she said, God, is there anything else that you need or want? And they said, well, actually, no one ever donates feminine hygiene products, bras or underwear, because we just don't.
Right.
We forget that, of course, if you're a woman in crisis, a woman who is homeless, you still need tampons and pads and all those things. So, oh my God, Dana, this is amazing. Are you wearing? Or is this a maxi pad dress? Oh, wait. How can we see this?
Gosh.
Dana, this looks so good.
So,
oh my God, we're taking a picture of this, which we will post on Hey FRASE Stop. Dana, hop right down here. We're gonna have you sit, roll in. You can't mess it up. Yeah, come real close. Put those headphones on, and then this microphone, you just get really close. You are such an amazing woman.
You're so kind.
No, you are. You're like, what you've done is started from a Facebook message saying, hey, if anyone can help out with pads, with tampons, with bras, underwear for women's homeless shelters. And now you have chapters all across the country. It's amazing.
Totally exploded.
It is totally exploded. And people love getting behind and supporting this.
It's the companies, the individuals, the organizations that say, hey, we can do a collection. We want to help out. How can we support you? Has been tremendous.
So I've been fortunate enough to meet you. I saw you speak at this great women's event, and then we've stayed in touch ever since. You've been on the Hey FRASE podcast before, and then tomorrow night for the live show, we are doing this great thing where it's basically, if you buy one ticket and you bring a package of maxi pads, you can bring a friend for free, because you all are in really desperate need of maxi pads for homeless shelters all across the country, correct?
Exactly. So we work with over 500 vetted homeless shelters, domestic violence organizations, refugee agencies, and we can't keep maxi pads in stock at any given moment. We have such a long waiting list that we are so appreciative of your live podcast for being willing to step up and collect. And so I hope folks show up and come and laugh and bring maxi pads. We want all the pads.
Yes. I know that's
new.
brand new, right?
People
Yes.
brought
Sealed.
Yes, sealed, please.
Emphasize that.
Please do not bring your unwrapped ones. Thank you.
Yeah.
And where did these go? You obviously you started locally. They help women, but you mentioned earlier this year you all were helping women at the border. Tell us how far your reach is.
So we have over 50 affiliates, ranging from Support the Girls Dallas to Support the Girls Australia and Support the Girls Pakistan and in Canada and Chicago and everywhere. And we're also there when disaster strikes, whether it's a natural disaster or any other kind, whether it's tornadoes or hurricanes or issues at the border where there's been needs and
Sure.
our name gets thrown out there and there's been requests for, hey, we really need bras, we really need new underwear, we really need sealed menstrual hygiene products. And we do our very best to show up and support.
You've been on every national platform, CBS, NBC, everybody has interviewed you. And when I see TV interviews, there's usually in your home a room just filled with bras, new underwear, tampons, pads. Is that still the case?
Totally. It's a crap ton. You should come play.
I know. You just literally could pull up a U-Haul and fill up your place.
No, that's too small.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Think 52-foot tractor trailer.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
Yeah, we do a lot of coordination with major companies like Third Love right now wants to give us thousands and thousands and thousands of more bras. And we're talking about pallets on trucks to different locations. And their bras are amazing. Their underwear is gorgeous.
Were you here? They're a sponsor of the show. We love Third Love. I'm wearing a Third Love.
Keep it in. Keep it in.
Let me show you my boobs.
No. I'm sure they're great, but I also know the bras. The bras are amazing. We gave out 10,000 Third Love bras yesterday, in fact.
Wow.
So, yeah, they're incredible. And we have lots of other companies like Lola donates tens of thousands of then millions of tampons and pads, menstrual hygiene products and wipes, getting it out there to the people in need. Because again, when it comes to those menstrual products, the backlog, it's agony to watch, to see the requests come in every day of organizations in need. Because we work directly with vetted nonprofits and organizations. And it's staggering that the need is so there, but obviously the way periods work is it's constant.
Yeah, of course, right? Yeah, you need so much every month.
Right, and periods don't stop. It's like, oh, you're homeless. It would be great not to have my period this quarter. It doesn't turn off like that.
And I want to shout out where people can support you if they even can't come tomorrow night. But I think one of the most heartbreaking things when I saw you speak was you were saying, as you became educated on this, homeless shelters would tell you that women were using paper towel, rings, the cardboard. They were taking those, they were duct taping them in their underwear. I mean, it was just heartbreaking what women do to try to get by.
I mean, right, what is that phrase, right? Necessity is the mother of invention, right? So it's been really sad learning what women and girls around the globe are using. So in certain cultures that we've worked with, women in Korea, they're using banana leaves and other environmental plant life. And then here I've met so many women who are using ripped up t-shirts, the insides of mattresses, ripped up cardboard, duct tape, taking a pad and then ripping it up into 3 individual components of cotton to kind of makeshift MacGyver your own tampon. And that's happening in jails and correctional facilities, on the streets.
God, that's so sad.
Where can people, what's your website? Where can people follow you online, social media, if they cannot be there tomorrow night? I know it's kind of summer vacation, so some people are traveling. How can they support?
They shouldn't go on vacation. They should be going tomorrow night to Amp by Strathmore to see Sarah and AJ and the incredible bachelorette party showdown. Can I call it a showdown?
It is a showdown.
Not like a showcase showdown.
It is a showdown.
So yeah, cancel your vacations and get over there because we also want your maxi pads.
Yes.
But people can check us out online at www. Do people even still say the W?
No, not really, but it's okay.
No. That makes me not cool. Please check us out online. We're going to do that again at isupportthegirls.org, O-R-G. And then we're on all the social channels. Just look up I Support the Girls and you'll find us.
Oh my God. Dana, thank you so much. We are super excited for tomorrow night. You'll be there. You guys will get to meet Dana. Bring your Maxi Pad products. We're specifically asking for Maxi Pads. Those are really what we're in crisis of. Individually, you can go to their website, donate tampons, bras, new underwear. But for tomorrow night, specifically, a package of brand new Maxi Pads is awesome. Stay right here, Dana. At the end of our shows, we do this thing called Pop-In, which is everything happening in celebrity news. You don't have to chime in, but we just want to hit some of the big celebrity news stories that are happening. We used to love Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club. It was a show on MTV. It has now been canceled. Is anyone surprised?
No. We did a watch party for it because we just thought it would be ridiculous. We're like, okay, seriously? She's going to come out with a beach club and it's totally fake, We're like, but we had fun watching it.
Did you guys read this part of it, though? I'd actually seen from Page 6. So remember Gabby Green, who was initially from D.C.? We had her on. So she was actually tweeting. She had no idea that the show was canceled until she read Page 6. And apparently people are saying that the Mykonos Beach Club, has actually been boarded up. Ripped up, boarded up, closed. Lindsay Lohan is nowhere to be found. The club is a mess.
So what you're saying is if you were planning on going to Lindsay Lohan's Mykonos Club, it's now closed. So you should be coming tomorrow to the Bachelorette Party Live podcast.
You no longer should be heading to Mykonos.
Yes. They say in 2018, the club opened and the show followed with the staff's daily lives, but viewership quickly plummeted to less than stellar reviews, according to The Hollywood Reporter. People reviewed the show as vapid and tedious. There was a renewal idea that producers hoped would perk it up for a second season, said a source close to the production. It would be turned into a show about Lindsay and her mother, Dina, and her sister, Allie, but that wasn't going to happen. The show didn't have, quote, enough drama, a source added. They wanted breakdowns. They were not there for the Lindsay Lohan life anymore if it wasn't going to be totally chaos.
Yeah, we watched it. There wasn't much drama. I mean, it was in Mykonos. They're all just getting drunk together. So, useless show.
People are also saying if you were booking a vacation to Mykonos and you had made a reservation at the Lohan nightclub, a lot of people have, quote, been receiving phone calls. A friend had received a reservation this week and the club called and said that they would not be opening this season. That also prompted people to go there, and locals say that it's a complete waste of time for vacationers and often have seen people boarding up windows. Oh, my God.
I hope it's not the same people who went to the Fire Festival.
This seems like it could be complete. Actually, Lindsay Lohan should marry Billy McFarland. They would be a good couple.
I'm just make beach club fire festival things together.
I'm saying, what did everybody think about Bella Thorne? Bella Thorne doing a tearful Instagram yesterday in regards to Whoopi Goldberg on The View. So Bella Thorne backing up, the actress released her own nude photos after her phone was hacked, and she says a man had been torturing her, telling her that he was going to release the nudes. So then Whoopi Goldberg and The View do a discussion about this where Whoopi essentially says, if you're a celebrity, you have to know that your phone could be hacked at any time. Why are you keeping nude photos? Bella felt personally attacked, like Whoopi was blaming her as a woman, and that Whoopi was setting a bad example for younger women who may have nude photos on their private phone, put it out there, and it could even spark someone to be suicidal. Is this a clip of Bella?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's hear Bella go.
Possibly the sound.
There we go.
Her own nude photo.
By a bunch of older women for my body.
Bella Thorne in tears over Whoopi Goldberg.
No.
Cutting in and out. But anyway, the Instagram was up. What did you guys think? Everybody's shaking their heads. No one seems to be here for Bella Thorne. I actually thought she had a pretty good point.
She has a good point, but she also lives life on the edge. She's constantly in and out of different relationships. She's always posting her nipple rings anyways. So we pretty much have seen all of Bella Thorne anyway. I just don't understand why anyone's surprised by this. It's Bella Thorne. She's like the wild child.
She went on to say to Whoopi, shame on you, Whoopi, and canceled her upcoming appearance on The View.
I do get that. Basically, but Whoopi wasn't saying anything bad. She wasn't saying anything about necessarily her. She was just saying that, hey, don't take nude photos. I think that's a good message for everybody. In the day and age of...
If you're famous, you're probably going to get hacked. So if you have stuff on there, it's going to be released.
Yes, we see nude photos all the time of celebrities because they take pictures of themselves.
Are these the nude photos?
No, this is on. Yes, this is on her Instagram. She posts like stuff all the time like this. She's like making out with girls, making out with guys.
It's kind of like Iggy Azalea. When Iggy Azalea's dropped, I was like, I don't think that's that shocking. Like
we've literally seen your tits everywhere.
We've seen it. Oh.
We're just looking at all of her feed. That's basically just showing her body.
I don't care either. When people hack my phone and release them,
I have. Do you side with Whoopi? I have to side. I feel like we should send a message of stop sending nudes.
I mean, the bottom line is this guy is doing something very illegal. I mean, he's hacking into her personal life. Yes, of course you should be that careful, but at the same time, I am a little surprised. I mean, usually The View backs women for the most part, except for conservative women. They hate them, but
And this seems like they kind of were bashing Bella for her.
Yeah, I mean, it is Bella Thorne's private phone. This guy has, violated that. Then they all try to blackmail them, and then they release them. So I don't know. Dana, what do you think? You're a CEO. You're a boss woman.
I don't have anything questionable like that on my phone. I think whether you're going to be in the public spotlight or not, the fact is anyone could theoretically somehow get your phone. You might lose your phone, and anything on your content might be shared. And I don't even know who Bella Thorne is. I think my head's down in like bras and pads. But like
you're doing things that really matter in the world.
No, I'm sure she's doing great stuff, but she's also showing her. She's also regularly showing her body. But you know what? Those are her choice. That's her choice. That's her content that she's curating.
Terms, yeah. Singer and actress, by the way.
Oh, I'll have to look her up.
Well, I'm trying to think of the biggest movie that she's been in. I'm trying to think of. What do you guys think is her most well-known role? Disney Channel. Yeah. Shake It Up was a show that she was in. Famous in Love. I know.
Oh, Blended with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler? Yes.
Big Love, yeah. So those are some of the shows. How do we feel about this? Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa say that they ruined their 18-year-old daughter's life when she walked in on them having sex.
This happens all the time. Mark and Kelly are like the sexiest couple in Hollywood. I mean, there's a lot, but they're sexy.
They say they're looking forward to all of their kids being out of the house. They have one more child at 16, and then they plan on walking around naked and sitting on their furniture nude. Okay.
Listen, they made it this far, 3 kids, and it was Father's Day. So Kelly was just like giving Consuelos a little love.
After she walked in on them, she slammed the door, and you could hear, "You guys just ruined my birthday and my life. And I used to see in color, and now I'm seeing everything in gray," Kelly Ripa reported about her daughter saying. It is traumatic when you walk in on your parents having sex, I will say. Like, that happened to me when I was like 12, and I was like, this is traumatizing.
I guess I'm like not bothered by this because I've absolutely never walked in on my parents. And if
you
I did,
haven't?
No. Are you joking?
That's amazing. Oh my God, my parents didn't even stop. That was even the creepier part. I was like, hello,
no.
like what? I mean, I just like went back to bed. I was having a nightmare, but no longer. Yes. I was like, I'll figure out my way back.
They didn't stop?
No. They pretended like they didn't even know I was there. It was really traumatic.
I have a friend that it's famous that she walks in on her parents. She's walked in on him and the mom giving head a couple times. She's walked in on sex at least 5 times. And it's always at their lake house. It's like, just stop walking into your parents' bedroom. Like, you learned the lesson once.
Right. Knock
Knock. Yeah, great point. I cannot believe in all the years, and you like live with your parents now, you've never walked in on them. That's amazing.
Yeah, and for like at least a 10-year stint, I slept in their room. There was like another bed there that they would let me sleep because we slept on 2 different floors. For 10 years, and I never heard a peep. Not a peep. Maybe they went downstairs to do their business, but I've never even nothing.
10 years you were basically sleeping adjacent to their room, and you never heard a thing. Are you a deep sleeper?
Oh, I sleep like a damn log.
Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
There's no waking this girl up. No.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's hysterical. What it was. I would die. I would actually. I get what she's saying. Lola, their daughter, but no.
The interns though they've experienced it. No, Jackie hasn't. Maddie has. Maddie's saying it's very disturbing. Yeah, isn't it? It's very creepy. Yeah, and it's like, and unfortunately, when you see your parents having sex, it's seared in your mind. Like you can't.
I can't.
It's like you can't ever unsee it. Like it's one of those memories where you really are like, well, this will fade over time, but it never fades. Does. You're like, no, I know exactly what I was doing. I know exactly what I was wearing and what they were not wearing. And it is not pleasant.
Oh my. I would need so much help after that. This is traumatic.
So much help. Dana, look, we will spare you. You have 2 young sons. We'll spare you from all the details, but
there's also things called locks.
Lock it up. Yes.
Lock your doors.
Yes.
What are people doing? What kids are just walking into their parents' bedroom?
The Marlo house is on lock. Yeah, good thing.
Clearly. Yeah.
She's like, lock the doors.
No, but like, I mean, the kids cruise around all the time. Everybody's in like some various state of undress, like in and out of showers. I mean, they're little.
Right. Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, it's doors. It's privacy. We're trying to teach that, failing, but trying.
Yeah.
Or it knocks that bitch up because.
Okay, Dan and I are going to noted.
Oh, you people, you're going to have the kids walking in all the time. Dan's going to be sucking on your teeth. You're like, whatever. It's natural.
Welcome to the Fraven household. Okay, we are out. We love you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow night. Bring your package of maxi pads. Check out isupportthegirls.org. Dana Marlo, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow night. AJ, is there anything else we need to cover?
The song.
You hit the outro music. We love you guys so much tomorrow night. It's going to be so fun. And by Strathmore for tickets. Bye, everybody. Woo! Yes. Oh, my God.
Rock the cast pod.
Rock the cast pod.
Hey, Fraser,